Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel to FC26 career mode in Season 4. Vincent Kompany in charge of Manchester City, and this is the second to last episode of Season 4. We've got ourselves a Carabao Cup, we've got ourselves a Premier League trophy, despite the Premier League still going. We've got ourselves into an FA Cup final, which will be in today's episode. At the end of last episode, a win over Liverpool at Anfield gets us to a Champions League final as well. Last year we won the treble. This year, we're going for the quadruple. I cannot believe how we've sold a lot of top players, we've changed the team, Vincent Kompany's changed the style a little bit, and we've got even better. It's absolutely crazy. So what's in today's episode then? Well, we've got five games, 4 played games, of course, in today's episode, 1 simulation. So in the Premier League, we're going to play Liverpool at home. We're going to then play Manchester United away. We're going to play the FA Cup final against Liverpool 2 days later. We're going to simulate the game against Sunderland, and then the episode with an away game to Norwich City to see us lift that Premier League title. That leaves us in the final episode with, of course, the Champions League final, which is the biggest game in European football, and we always leave it to an individual episode with the end of season roundup and so on. Things that we're playing for, though. Not only are we playing for the FA Cup, in the Premier League, we want to be winning these games because we are playing for something else as well. We are playing for one, winning the title undefeated and matching Arsenal's record as the first side since then to go, on the only side since then, to be invincible in the Premier League. So 4 games remain. Can we remain unbeaten? And also we're playing for 12 points in those last 4 games, and 12 points would see us beat Manchester City's record of 100 points and reach 102, I think, which is crazy. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I think staying unbeaten is probably more likely than hitting those 100 points. I think obviously the side are not quite concentrated in terms of morale. We're not quite there, are we? We've won the Premier League. We're on 90 points. We're way ahead of anyone else. But draws against United and Liverpool, 2 top sides. I mean, they will want to beat us to stop us getting that invincible record of getting us anywhere near those points as well. As for down the bottom of the table, you can see here Norwich gone. We played them the final day. Sunderland gone. And Leicester City gone as well. Although these 12 points to play for, Coventry City need just 2 points, and they've got a game in as well. They're going to stay up. So Leicester, Sunderland, and Norwich are gone. So bye-bye to them. And in terms of top 4 race, I mean, United are there, Liverpool are there, they stay in there. Arsenal and Chelsea fighting to try and get up there. I think it's just going to be them as the top 5. It's interesting, isn't it, that the sides behind us in the league, Liverpool and Man United, are only on 71 and 70 points. I mean, at this stage of the season, you want to be around 80 points to win the league title. No side has been absolutely anywhere near us. I mean, Liverpool have lost 7 games this season. That is crazy. That is not good enough, is it? 7 defeats. United drawing 13 games. The quality of the Premier League has really dropped. And something that is also going to be pretty massive going into today's episode and going to the final of the Champions League and the final of the FA Cup is that Rodri, who got injured in the last one, he's broken his toe and his season is over. So we're going to be without Rodri, and it's now time massively for Nico O'Reilly to step up. Or maybe we should have brought in a Rodri backup and not sold Nico Gonzalez for 100 million euros. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in today's episode. So kicking things off against Liverpool away from home, this is Simon Go with Bruggen starts and goal. We've only just beat them as well in the Champions League semi-final. A back line of El Hilali, Diamande, Lukeba and Reunite Nuri. It's Anderson O'Reilly in the midfield too, with Rodri out injured. Foden the captain in the 10. Vinny, Haaland, Semenyo, the 3 up front. It is Vardy, Alcusano, Verdogi and Livramento, the back 4. Shirky, Caritho, Nusa, Sangare on the City bench. We've just knocked this Liverpool side out of the Champions League. Now they face us in the Premier League. Kylian Mbappe hat-trick at the Etihad. Will he do the same at Anfield today? The side for Liverpool then, so Penske, Vandenbroek, Ferran Torres, Moss, Hakimi again on the bench, Gravenberch, Salah, Jones and Stephenson on the bench, Mamadashvili, Kubasi, Militao and Joe Gomez. That back line once again very similar. Diaby, McAllister, Soboslai and Timiskas today comes in at left-hand side. Wirtz, Elliott supporting Mbappe. It's very much the same side. Of course, we are at the Etihad today, not Anfield. Mbappe's going to hat-trick here in the Champions League. Let's not let him do that again. McCallum back in the side. He missed that semi-final against Liverpool with a bit of a knock, didn't he? We thought he wasn't fit to start. We didn't start him. Vinny Jr. plays at the false 9 and played so well in that one. Really, really good in that one. I'm interested to see how O'Reilly does today in the holding role. Ready, Phil Foden's give it away there. Pressure on O'Reilly, really stepping in for Rodri now for big games and also till the end of the season. Because he's going to be playing that Champions League final as O'Reilly is the holding midfielder in this team. Alongside Anderson. Here's Mbappe. Keep him quiet, keep Liverpool quiet. I think Hugo Ekitike was absolutely class. I mean, why didn't they match those two up? Play Mbappe off the left, Ekitike through the middle. Mbappe taken off him by Lukeba. But they sold Ekitike to Arsenal. I mean, strange if you ask me. O'Reilly. El Hilali starts today. Gives it away though on his far side. With by Joe Gomez is Semenyo. O'Reilly goes and wins it back. Semenyo. Foden. O'Reilly. Foden. Over top to Haaland here. Ooh, Adam leads out. Gets a header on it just. Florian Wirtz, and he switches the play to Simicas here. There is El Hilali. Joe Gomez. McAllister. Wirtz. Good tackle by Anderson. There's a bit of space to City now. Haaland, Vinny. Back onto Haaland here. Oh, Erling Haaland, ball through to Foden. He was in, but he couldn't find him. There's a chance of City. Wide towards the Arby. Right here, he can't nick it. In there. The Arby. Back across the Soberslide. Harvey Elliott. From O'Reilly. Soberslide. Simicas. Tackle by El Hilali. Semenyo gives it back. Soberslide. El Hilali in there. Soberslide away from him. Soberslide again. Round the challenges. Dominic Soberslide. Great save by Verbruggen. Brilliant save by Bart Verbruggen. Into O'Reilly. Anderson. We've just beat them in the Champions League. 3-1. Foden. Oh, exploiting those wide areas. The Liverpool playing the back three. Semenyo. Lifts one. Haaland! 1-0 City. Semenyo with assist. Erling Haaland with a goal. Playing that back three Liverpool, you can find those spaces. You can really find those spaces in those wide areas. Semenyo doesn't now gets his 27th of the Premier League season. Oh, the crowd disappeared there. Easy lifting by Semenyo as soon as Militao engages. And Erling Haaland just going to get his header on target. Mavrashvili's in trouble. Harvey Elliott. O'Reilly flies in on him. Wirtz. Anderson takes it off him well again. Vinicius Jr. Foden. Oh, Haaland's on here. Erling Haaland is in. Erling. Haaland for Manchester City. 2-0. Found by Foden. Took his time. Didn't panic. He had Semenyo with him. Number 28 for the season for Erling Haaland. 3 on goal. No stopping him. And this guy's a 40, 50 goal a season striker. Every single season. Simicas again. Mbappe. Lovely turn. Soberslide. They're walking it in here. Verbruggen with a great save. But there is McAllister to tap in the rebound 2-1. That's annoying. Great football from Liverpool. Good save by Verbruggen. McAllister's there. Liverpool equalise just before half-time, don't they? That is half-time. Manchester City 2. Liverpool 1. Oh, I've ruined that. Right, Nuri, great again by him. He's struggling there, though. Diaby. Lukeba doesn't stop the cross. Diaby pulls it back. Soberslide. Mbappe! What a finish, 2-2. Great start to second half, City. I'm talking about an equaliser, and Mbappe goes and gets one. Great ball by Soberslide here. Killing Mbappe, what a strike. Off the bar and in, no chance of Art Verbruggen. Wirtz. Great tackle by Aitneri. Vinny. Back in towards Aitneri. I do like Vinny through the middle, actually. Maybe more so on the left at times. O'Reilly. Anderson. Knock it between these two. So we can find that space in the pocket. Aitneri. Vinny. Far post. Semenyo! 3-2 City. What a ball in by Vinny. Antoine Semenyo gives City the lead. What a hit that is. His 10th goal of the season. It's double figures. In the ball comes from Vinny. And Antoine Semenyo cracks one. Don't know what Mavrashvili's doing here. The goalkeeper should get there. Semenyo crap. I mean, look at the power he puts in that strike there, Antoine Semenyo. Anderson. O'Reilly Anderson. Foden. Aitneri. Terrible by Aitneri, that pass. Foden on Wirtz, he skips past the challenge. McAllister. Winnie is massive again. What a ball by Wirtz. Mbappe! And away by Verbruggen and El Hilali. What a save by Verbruggen on the volley from Mbappe. Ferran Torres. El Hilali. Good challenge by El Hilali. He's had a good game today. Into Semenyo. Semenyo! What a touch by Semenyo! And into Shirky. And on to Noosa. And there's trouble for Liverpool here. And Noosa Back to Shiki. 4-2 Manchester City. Game over. And it's 3 points against second place Liverpool. We're the title winners already, but we've proven how good we are once again. Into Vinny's path again. Here's Vinny gone again. Vinny. Oh, cut out by Liverpool. And that is full time. A 4-2 win over Liverpool. Second in the table. Nowhere near us. This City side go and smash it. We go and win again. And look at the players celebrating. I think they know that is the Premier League title fully confirmed if he wasn't already. Captain Rodri not in there to lift the title, unfortunately, due to that injury. And someone else will lift it today. Joško Vardiol, one of the vice-captains, it looks like, might lift it today. The players celebrating. We beat second place Liverpool. We smashed second place Liverpool. We are by far the best team in the Premier League, and no one is anywhere near us. And we are going to have the Premier League title lift today. It's such a shame that Rodri's not in there due to his injury. So it will be Joško Vardiol lift the trophy. Vardiol has been a superstar for City here. A very experienced player. He's come on in midfield today, played the Rodri role. Manchester City, under Vincent Kompany, in his first season, Carabao Cup winners, Super Cup winners, Premier League winners. What a start to his life at Manchester City. And this episode's only just getting started, and we're already lifting the Premier League title. That is how good, that is how successful Vincent Kompany's Manchester City side are. And we are not done yet. Another final in today's episode to go. 2 more finals in this series to go. Well, win over Liverpool puts some 93 points, still undefeated. Look at that, 101 goals scored, only 39 conceded. Not the best defensive record, but offensively we're way ahead of everyone else. Now we go and play Man United, who are now second. They've jumped above Liverpool after that defeat in a Manchester derby. Knowing they're going to try and make us undefeated, we cannot let that happen. We cannot let them defeat us. We need to get at least a draw. I want that invincible record, Manchester City's and Vincent Kompany's. Well, Manchester derby time, we have to keep a keen eye on that FA Cup final coming up in just 2 days' time against Liverpool. So, Verbruggen starts in goal, it's Livramento, Kusanov, Captain Vardiol and Doggy, the back four. O'Reilly and Anderson in the midfield too, is Shirky in front. Vinny, Haaland and Foden today is the front three. Sangare, Nusa, Semenyo and Carrizo on the bench with Naipan, El Hilali, Diamande and Lekeba. But I'm looking to get Haaland, Vinny, Shirky, Foden maybe, Livramento, Vardiol, these players out of the team pretty early on because the FA Cup final's coming up. However, we do need to win this one as well, at least draw against Manchester United in this derby. We cannot let Manchester United of all teams be the team that end our undefeated run in the Premier League. So Old Trafford it is, Manchester derby it is, City looking to go full season undefeated, City in line for a quadruple under Vincent Kompany. Unai Emery's Manchester United. So on the bench for United is Onana, Bradley, Simeone, Xerxes, Malacia, Bruno Fernandes, Kaya Birkin, also Cunha and Aiden Heaven. So Lavin starts in goal, it's Jules Koundé, Mickey van der Ven, Matthijs de Ligt and Carlos Augusto a strong back four. Ugarte, Toby Collier and Kobe Mainoo in a midfield three. And Buemo starts on the right. Rafinha on the left, the 115, £40 million man. Benjamin Sesko through the middle. Past the Doggy too easily. Good feet by Brian and Buemo. Doggy can't stop the cross. Sesko. Past Vardiol. Mainoo. Chance here for United. Good block by Kusanov. And Rafinha straight behind for a corner. But very much United play on the counter here. Free header by Koundé off the post. Verbruggen saves it onto the post. O'Reilly. Livramento. I mean, Foden's not really got in the game yet. I mean, United the best defensive record in the Premier League and see why. Oh, O'Reilly. Crap. From Nico O'Reilly and here's Rafinha. Livramento, great challenge. Shirky. Anderson. Vinny. Destiny Doggy. Into Haaland here. Took out Finn by Mickey van der Ven. Good signing. How you work your way through them. Anderson. Haaland, that's a good touch by him. O'Reilly. Oh, ball through to Foden here. Foden's in. Foden! Oh! Save by Sen Lawrence at his near post. Vinny comes across to the corner at Old Trafford. Vinny in. Anderson the one attacking it. Foden. Livramento. Foden! Phil Foden in a Manchester derby. Does it again. What a finish by Phil Foden. Well, a chance just before that. He's 20th of the Premier League season. I just knew when it came to the edge of the box here, Foden, he's going to put this in the back of the net. Bends it. past Sen Lamens. Does it go through a few bodies here? I think it does. Difficult one for Foden. Assist for Livramento. Oh, it takes a massive deflection off Toby Collier, in fact. Shirky, Haaland. Foden. Oh, he plays Haaland. He's just onside, I think. Haaland here. Haaland to kill the game off. Erling Haaland. Great save by Sen Lamens. Starting the semi-final. Starting the final against Liverpool, I think. Foden starting the 10. And Bueno, good tackle by Lukeba. Oh, they take him. He had to do that, Lukeba, but it could be a card of the colour of the shirt that United are wearing. It's only a yellow card. He's lucky there. He's lost him and Buemo's through. Just thought, I've got to take him in. He does take him. It's a good chance for Fernandes, and it's a good area for Bruno Fernandes to hit this. But he's not over it, actually. It's Carlos Augusto and Rafinha. Rafinha off the crossbar by Rafinha. And towards Naipan. Sangare. Shirky. Carrizo. Onside. Koundé's played him on. Mark Carrizo. Young Argentinian. Save by Lemons again. Jules Koundé. Anderson chases it. That is full time. A 1-0 win for City, the Manchester Derby. We're already title winners, but we're very much on course to break that 100 points record and be undefeated, invincible by the end of the season. United can't stop us. Liverpool can't stop us. And now it's FA Cup final time. City versus Liverpool. Well, we've had some really good clashes with them this season. They nearly knocked us out of the Champions League. We knocked them out. We beat them in the Premier League. Vincent Kompany's side have actually got the better than Liverpool quite a few times. Now, last season, the previous season of Pep Guardiola, we've really struggled against Liverpool. And then it was, of course, the FA Cup final last year where we beat Liverpool. We're in the final again against them. Can Vincent Kompany get the better and win a domestic treble? Time for the FA Cup final. So, as Saul starts in goal, it is El Hilali, Diamande, Vardiel, and Ait-Nouri City's back four. Anderson O'Reilly midfield 2 with Foden in front. No Shirky today on the bench. Semenyo on the right, Vinny on the left, Haaland for the middle. Sangare, Nusa Carrizo and Shirky on the bench with Lukeba, Kusanov, Doggy and Livramento. Come on City, let's get that domestic treble on the Vincent Kompany. So Wembley Stadium, here we go. Manchester City versus Liverpool. City taking on a side that they know can cause us problems. City taking a side we've already faced so many times this season. Twice in the last few episodes, 3 times in the last few episodes, and once again we meet in this FA Cup final. Liverpool against Manchester City. We have beat some big teams in the way. So have Liverpool beating Bournemouth in the final. City beat Newcastle, Spurs and Leeds in the way. They beat Plymouth on the way. The side that knocked them out only a few seasons ago. This is Liverpool starting 11. They go with Kylian Mbappe up top. It is Curtis Jones and Florian Wirtz in behind. Tsimikas, Gravenberch, Solisline, Diaby, the midfield 4. With Leone, Militao and Kubaras to the back 3. Mamardashvili in goal. On the bench they've got Van Dijk, Bajcetic, Mo Salah, McAllister, who's been scoring against us, Ashraf Hakimi again, Andy Moss, Ferran Torres, Van den Broek and Amin Pesci. And the top goal scorer in this competition is Kylian Mbappe with 9 goals. We've got to keep him quiet. Something we find very difficult to do. O'Reilly, Semenyo, Foden, Anderson, to the top here. Semenyo! Oh, why didn't he volley it? Mamardashvili, that's terrible distribution, puts it out for a throw-in. Gravenberch, switch of play here, Diaby, was inside. Anderson with him, Diaby, great skill. Diaby, Florian Wirtz, big save by Sorzia. Yellow card coming out for Captain Vardiel, which is an early card to be taken. That's a brilliant ball by the Ivorian. El Hilali, ball in. Foden on the volley! Oh! What a chance of Phil Foden that was. Great ball by Diamande, by the way, over the top. Tsimikas. We defended well as a team so far. Not give them really many opportunities to play through us. Diaby. Ait-Nouri. That is fantastic by Ryan Ait-Nouri. And here's Vinny. Brilliant by Vinny. And Liverpool are being opened up to here. And Vinny onto Haaland. And Erling Haaland onto Phil Foden. And Manchester City have the lead in the FA Cup final. And it's Phil Foden. And we pounced on the mistake with a fantastic challenge by Ryan Ait-Nouri. He's 4th of the competition, Phil Foden. Vinny onto Haaland, who gets an assist for himself. Foden with a tap-in. Past Mamardashvili. Great goal. Fantastic play. 1-0 Manchester City in the FA Cup final. And Foden being fantastic again. Anderson. Ait-Nouri. Haaland. Into Vinny here. Vinny, inside by Vinny. Semenyo. Oh, into Vinny. Vinicius Jr. 2-0 City, what a goal. Semenyo and Vinny combined from the wide areas. 2-0. Brilliant by Semenyo. Brilliant by Vinny. 2-0 Manchester City in the FA Cup final. No Premier League team is anywhere near us. No English team can get anywhere near us. Brilliant by Semenyo. What a finish by Vinny. It's different in Europe. I think Paris Saint-Germain are going to give us a horrible Champions League final. But in terms of domestically, we are a level above every Premier League side. Foden. Haaland. Foden. Haaland. Vinny. Into the box here. It's Semenyo! It's 3. Wow, we are so good. We are so good. We are absolutely unbelievable. And Semenyo makes it 3. And that is game. Foden in there. Or Verts it was, in fact, with Anderson. Mbappe. Vardiol. This guy is a superstar. Pass Gravenberg as well. Through to Haaland! Oh! Vardiol from centre-back. This is the best team on a career mode I've ever used, I feel. Semenyo, what a nick. Haaland. Semenyo's in again here. Antoine Semenyo! Top bins. 4. Game over, Liverpool. Manchester City are unbelievable. The finish from Semenyo there. You can't make a mistake against us, we'll punish you. Wow. Mbappe. One good pass here to Verts. Back to Mbappe. El Hilali is there and behind for a corner. Well played on by El Hilali. Well, these players are going to be remembered for a very long time. As legends of the club. Talk about the years of Yaya Toure and David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Vincent Kompany. And Joshko Vardiol's very much living up to the number 4 shirt. Here's Diaby. Mbappe. Vardiol again. Oh my word, Vardiol. You can't be this good. Oh, Manchester City, can we be that good? I was in silence there in awe. Thought I was going to play him through there for 5. Verts. Vardiol a tackle on. Oh, Nuri keeps it in as well. Oh, no! Oh, Samuel So's the save! Sangare to Shirky, that ball. Diamande. Mbappe's past him, here you go. Oh! What a tackle by Vardiol! What a penalty! He's off! The captain sent off! What a tackle! No way! Am I crazy? I've just seen him get the ball. Oh, down the middle by Mbappe. That's never a penalty. Consolation goal for killing Mbappe in Liverpool. Last kick of the game as well. That's never a penalty. Vardiol gets the ball as clear as day. It's a terrible decision from the referee. But it doesn't matter, because Manchester City are domestic treble winners. Vincent Kompany leads his side to a domestic treble. FA Cup winners, Premier League winners, Carabao Cup winners, and still a Champions League final to go. Wow, this City side are a completely another level of football team. And Vardiol's back on the pitch to celebrate. The City go to lift the trophy now. Diamande's taking the captain's armband for whatever reason, but he lifts the trophy. Manchester City FA Cup winners. And I tell you what, Vincent Kompany's side aren't stopping there. All eyes on that Champions League final now. Because we want to win the lot. We want to be more successful than ever. Who'd have thought it after Pep Guardiola leaves? Manchester City are a juggernaut of world football. Up next was Sunderland at home for Manchester City, a heavily rotated side with youngsters in there. City don't win the game, so I don't think we can hit the 100-point mark. I'm not quite sure, but we do get a draw. Antonio Nusa's opening goal at 28th minute is cancelled out by a late 76th minute goal by Shirkin for Sunderland. But City still undefeated. Looking ahead to next season, Rudy Matondo will be joining Paris FC on a two-year loan for him to continue his development. And good news for Ryan McKay, who's carrying I think a sprained knee or something. He got injured in that game against Liverpool. He will be back now in time for the Champions League final. He could make that impact off the bench. And young centre-back Ruud Nijstad, he's going to be joining Fulham on loan next season for the season to play some first-team football in the Premier League. Well, the final game of the episode was against Norwich City. I had planned to play this game, but we've already won the league title. We're already undefeated, and I think we might have just hit the 100-point mark there in this simulation. Manchester City win by 3-0. It's goals from Semenyo, 3-2. Semenyo and Vinicius Jr. with a double. Vinny getting a 81st minute winner that might just mean Manchester City at 100 points. We'll check that before the end of the episode, but I'm fully concentrating on that Champions League final. I didn't want any distractions, I didn't want any injuries in a Premier League game. So we'll cover all the stats, all the really important things going into the final episode, the Champions League final, the end of season roundup, and the talk of the season awards, the player stats and so on. But Vincent Kompany has hit the 100-point mark. He has matched Pep Guardiola's record. He set Manchester City 100 points in a single season. You might say it's unrealistic. It's not. Manchester City have done it. The Centurions, and we have done it again. Carabao Cup winners, FA Cup winners, Premier League winners with 100 points, way ahead of any team domestically. But all eyes now go on to the final episode, the next one, the Champions League final, Paris Saint-Germain. That is who we have to beat to win a quadruple and confirm ourselves as the most successful side in Premier League history, in English football history, to do that. That is on the line. Also, we've just won 3 Premier League titles in a row. Could we match the 4 in a row next season? There is lots of records still to play for, lots of things still to play for. Eyes now on the Champions League final. Only think about that. And then we'll go through stats as well in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to watch that Champions League final right now, head over to the WST Members Club and see early access and extended episodes. We'll see you guys next time.